Hello everyone, this is Tech Savvy 01 again. Now, welcome back to the Microsoft Beta Evaluation Program series. Today we're going to be working on Volume 8. Volume 8 only has 2 discs. This is a little bit of a shorter episode today. So let's see what we've got on here. File Manager like normal. So most of this really fast footage that you're seeing right here ended up being unused, largely because of the fact that it was a bunch of README files and text documents and Word documents that took literally 9 minutes to go through, and that would have wasted everyone's time. So let's go ahead and just go straight into the installer. Install. What am I doing? I forgot to do this. Yes, a Microsoft Beta Evaluation Program installer. That's the one thing we've also forgot. So, all right, we didn't forget it this time, but next time we've got to make sure we run that first thing. Looks like it deleted a couple of things. All right, here is this. Okay. I won't look at the rest of it. Let's just install Access and kind of go through it. Microsoft Access for Windows 95. Now we don't have Windows 95. It's again Windows NT Workstation version 30.51, but Windows 95 stuff tends to work on here pretty okay. So didn't notice that it was slightly disproportionate. Just kind of sucks. Please work. Yay! I love that. It's so hilarious. That's such an oversight. I don't understand how they got around this. Always go custom. This program really is using a lot of system resources, isn't it? Okay. Setup is checking for necessary disk space. Again. Alright. Well, Microsoft Access setup completed successfully. So it really actually took a longer time than I thought it was going to, especially with it trying to update the system. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and it dropped some stuff off in the Office thing. Let's see, do we have looks like we don't have the executable there. I wonder where it went. It's fascinating. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's take a look at this. Open an existing database. Just blank database is fine. So it's pretty similar to Visual Fox Pro. So, we've already looked at that, so. Alright, let's see here. Next on the disk is where is there it is. So we've got a couple on here. What's ACM setup? Bruh, what is that? Was not completed successfully. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Let's see. Exchange. It opened it in the background. Microsoft Exchange Server Setup Test. Aha. Setup is searching for installed components. I don't know what this is at all. I've actually never used Microsoft Exchange before. We're going to do complete/custom. You must be running a Windows NT server to install the Exchange server. Removing previously installed components. Well, I guess we don't get to have some of the other stuff on here. It really didn't install too much because of the fact we don't have NT server on here. Because this has to be setup.exe, doesn't it? Starting MS Exchange Forms Designer Setup. I have literally no idea what this is. And if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. I should have said that in the first video earlier. I'm not perfect, so let's see. Register some of the components that were installed. You can manually register a component and then select the appropriate file name. Let's see, so we've got a couple things going on here. What is this? Let's see, connect to which server? Maybe that's for the best. New other. What is fair enough? What is a setup editor? Forms designer. Cannot find VB40016.dll. EFD.exe or one of its file names. Wonder if I still have something. GTW. The dynamic name library dapi.dll cannot be found on a specific path. These ones. The application failed to initialize properly. The error code C0000135. Update. There's some patches on here. Setup is going to update your Windows NT system with the English version of the update program. If you wish to cancel the update process, please press cancel or press OK to continue. What is this? WinServe. See, I have no idea what this just did. Remove disks from the floppy disk drives. I don't have anything from the floppies. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Hey. Nice. Okay, so this is the last one we need to do. So let's go ahead and put in the next disk. Okay, there's only one program on here. Well, let's just go ahead and run it through this on here. Alright, here we go.
Nope.
Unable to install. So what's the purpose of this freaking program? An auto run. It's pretty slow, isn't it? Okay, here is this. Welcome to Microsoft Visual C++ 4.0 setup. Keyboard settings compatible with the Windows 95 user interface guidelines. Sure. If we upgrade, then it'll be there. Microsoft Developer Studio integrates Visual C++ with these other Microsoft products through one common development environment. Microsoft D's nuts. Microsoft Fortran Power Station, Microsoft Visual Test, Microsoft Visual Source Safe, Microsoft Visual C++, Cross Development Edition for Macintosh. I thought that was Macintosh software. Can we actually run this on Windows? Uh-oh. An error occurred. Setup cannot open the destination file C1NT System32 CTL3D32.dll. File may be used by another application or marked read-only. Close the application or change the file's read-only attribute and try again. It's not read-only, so it means that something is using it. What could be using this file? Let's check. Okay, so this is a Microsoft 3D Windows Controls module. So it's for use to provide 3D effects. A lot of errors that happen are it's not found. This one is found though. It exists, but it's... Can we ignore? Can we ignore? Okay. Well, looks like we're moving on. I was afraid of that. I had to take a short pause in order to go run some errands, but we're back now. Frick. See, setup has installed an icon in the Microsoft Visual C++ 4.0 program group that will allow you to install system symbol debug files from your Windows NT CD-ROM. If the symbol files are not installed, the Visual C Debugger is not always able to determine the context of called functions. For easier application debugging, I strongly recommend you install these files. Install the symbol files in your Windows NT CD-ROM disk and about 6 megabytes of free disk space on your Windows NT system drive. See the README and Visual C++ books online for more information. Indeed. The environment variables required to run build tools from a command prompt are saved in that. Setup is complete. Indeed. MSVC migration kit. That's good. This setup installs the debug. Let's see. Give me like 2 seconds. The version user32.debug does not match the corresponding DLL on your machine. Do you want to copy it? No. Setup has successfully installed the symbol files on your system. There it is. Yay. Alright, let's see. We'll take a look at this. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Give me that back. Indeed. Microsoft D's nuts compatibility, of course. We'll not do too much programming today, so let's see here. We've got one more thing and then that's it for this. So we're going to be taking a look at, allegedly this is Microsoft Windows compatible, so just let you code for this, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I agree to your outdated license agreement. $98 megs. Indeed. Indeed. There's something else in here. What is this? Install Shield Wizard. Looks like there's a bunch of little programs that are in here. That's pretty nice. Data access objects. What is this? Oh, okay. Alright, whatever, dude. Well, that's really bad. Well, that didn't want to install at all, did it? Well, so much for that. Let's see, what is this? Another install Shield Wizard? And then we'll run an intermediate file. What is this? MFC kit. Whoa! Man, there's a lot of stuff. MFC migration kit. Is this another one? This might just be the same one. We may have already. Yeah. Okay, we've already done that. So, alright, well, that's it for the Microsoft Beta Evaluation Program Volume 8. Next time, we're going to take a look at Volume 9. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. See ya.